Hi everyone, thank you for joining. My name is Jennifer. I'm a tutor at the Garcia Center and I attend Texas A&M University Corpus Christi. Today I'm going to be going over some math for students ages 9 through 10, which are in 3rd and 4th grade. For both 3rd and 4th grade, I'm going to be going over simplifying proper fractions. After the video, there will be a small quiz. This quiz can be found on the link above. The quiz will consist of what I'm about to go over. For more videos like this, don't forget to join us on Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started with simplifying proper fractions. We need to simplify the fractions. So our first fraction is 3 over 9. So the first step we need to do is find the factors of the 3 and 9. So we have factors of 3 and factors of 9. So by factors, we mean two numbers that multiply that would give you 3, or two numbers multiplied that give you 9. So let's think for 3. We have 1 times 3. Do we have anything else?
I just misspelled greatest.
No, that would be it. Now let's look at 9. So we can have 1 times 9. What about 2? No. What about 3? Yes, we can do 3 times 3. Is there anything 4 times anything? No. 5? No. Okay, so there's nothing else. So this is what we have. So now we want to find the greatest common factor. So we're going to call this GCF. So our GCF would be 3. So if you see these, they have this in common, the number 3's, and that's the greatest number they have in common. They also have 1, but 3 is greater than 1. So it would be 3. So our greatest common factor is 3. So what we would do now is 3 divided by 3 and 9 divided by 3. So what is 3 divided by 3? That is 1. And what is 9 divided by 3? That is 3. So 3 over 9 simplified is 1 over 3. So let's go on to the next one. We have 6 over 12. So again, let's look for the factors of 6. So we have 1 times 6, 2 times 3, and that would be it. So now let's look for factors of 12. So we have 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4, and that would be it. So now let's look for the greatest common factor. So they have 1 in common, they have the number 2 in common, they have the number 3 in common, and the number 6. So the greatest one is 6. So that would be the greatest common factor. So now we would divide. So what is 6 divided by 6? That is 1. And 12 divided by 6, that is 2. So 6 over 12 equals 1 over 2. Let's go on to the next one. So again, we need factors of 2 and the factors of 5. So 2, we have 1 times 2, and that would be it. 5, we have 1 times 5, and that would be it. So the common would be 1. But anything divided by 1 would be the same number. So 2 divided by 1 would be 2, and 5 divided by 1 would be 5. So this would stay the same. Let's go on to the next one. We have 5 and 20. So we need factors of 5 we have 1 times 5. We need factors of 20. We have 1 times 20, 2 times 10, and 4 times 5. So now let's look for the greatest common factor. So we have 1 in common, and we have 5 in common. So this would be 5. So the greatest common factor is 5. So we would divide 5 and divide 5. So 5 divided by 5 is 1, and 20 divided by 5 is 4. So 5 over 20 is 1 over 4. Let's go on to the next one. We have 12 over 15. So let's look for factors of 12. So we have 1 times 12, 2 times 6, and 3 times 4. Now we need factors of 15. We have 1 times 15, 3 times 5, and that would be it. So let's look for the greatest common factor. We have 1 in common. We have 3 in common. So the greatest is 3. So the greatest common factor is 3. So this would be 12 divided by 3 and 15 divided by 3, and that would equal 12 divided by 3 equals 4, and 15 divided by 3 equals 5. So 12 over 15 simplified is 4 over 5. Now let's go on to the last one. We have 6 over 18. So let's look for factors of 6. So we have 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. Now we have factors of 18. We have 1 times 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 6, and that would be it. So let's look for the greatest common factor. So let's see what they have in common. They have 1 in common. They have 2 in common. And they have 3 in common. And 6. So 6 is the greatest common factor. So we have 6 divided by 6 and 18 divided by 6. So 6 divided by 6 equals 1. 18 divided by 6 equals 3. So 6 over 18 simplified is 1 over 3. So remember, first we need to find the factors. And remember, factors are two numbers that are multiplied that equals this number. So like 1 times 3 equals 3. Let's look at 12. So factors of 12. 1 times 12 equals 12. 2 times 6 equals 12, and 3 times 4 equals 12. So again, factors are two numbers that are multiplied that equals this number. And to find the greatest common factor, you just look at what they have in common. So again, here it's 1 and 1, and 3 and 3. So 3 is greater than 1, so that is the greatest common factor. After you get the greatest common factor, you divide these by these, and you'll get your simplified answer. So that is it for simplifying proper fractions. That's all I have for you today. And remember, for more videos like this, join us on Mondays and Wednesdays. And don't forget, kids, wash your hands, stay home if possible, and if you are out, try to stay at least 6 feet away from others. Thank you.